I did have the opportunity to travel to China. From Shanghai, we went to Nanjing, from Nanjing to Macau, and then to Hong Kong. All the incredible developments that are going on in China. As you know, Shanghai is a beautiful city. It is so energetic and bustling. So it was nice to land in Shanghai. But of course, the reason for our visit was to have the opportunity to not only speak to government officials, but also to talk to academic institutions, to actually speak to the IT sector. So it was a very, very busy trip, but all of us had the opportunity to learn quite a bit while we were there. Absolutely, I think it's incumbent upon Canadian decision makers to understand China better. So of course, I think it's important for elected officials to make the most of these opportunities. Canada was one of the first Western countries to establish diplomatic relations with China in 1970. And then of course in 1973, we had the visit by Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau to China. But I think it's also important to point out that the relationship that has existed between China and Canada and that Canadians and Chinese have a much better appreciation for the depth of the relationship that has existed between our two countries for the last 50 years. Willowdale does have a sizable Chinese community, a Chinese community that's incredibly dynamic, and many events actually happen in our riding. This year, as you can imagine, as with every other Canadian, the Chinese community has had to celebrate the new year under more difficult circumstances. It's been difficult on all of us. Well, I think it's important that I emphasize that various Chinese community organizations have been very gracious and very generous. They have provided us with PPE, and they've dropped off PPE and essentially told us, we want to be there to help. 加油!